Lucid Motors is an American electric vehicle (EV) manufacturer founded in 2007 by Bernard Tsc and Sam Wang as Adieva, initially focused on producing electric vehicle components and batteries. In 2016, the company shifted its focus to developing electric vehicles and rebranded as Lucid Motors. The company is headquartered in Newark, California, and its CEO is Peter Rawlinson, a former Tesla executive who played a significant role in developing the Tesla Model S. Here are some key aspects of Lucid Motors. Lucid Air. Lucid Motors unveiled its first production vehicle, the Lucid Air, in September 2020. The Lucid Air is a luxury electric sedan designed to compete with high-end EVs like the Tesla Model S. The Air boasts impressive performance specifications, such as a range of up to 520 miles on a single charge, EPA estimated, for the top-tier Dream Edition, a top speed of over 200 miles per hour, and the ability to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in as little as 2.5 seconds. Technology and innovation. Lucid Motors emphasizes technological innovation in its vehicles, focusing on energy efficiency, performance, and in-car experience. The company has developed its own electric powertrain, including the battery, motor, and power electronics, which are designed for optimal efficiency and performance. The Lucid Air also features advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, a luxurious interior, and a state-of-the-art infotainment system. Manufacturing. Lucid Motors has built a manufacturing facility called the Lucid AMP-1 Advanced Manufacturing Plant in Casa Grande, Arizona. This facility is dedicated to producing the Lucid Air and has a planned annual production capacity of up to 30,000 units in its initial phase, with the potential to expand in the future. Future models and expansion. Apart from the Lucid Air, the company has announced plans to develop additional electric vehicle models, including an electric SUV called Project Gravity, which is expected to be unveiled in the coming years. Lucid Motors aims to expand its product lineup and global presence over time. Funding and public listing. Lucid Motors has attracted significant investments from various sources, including a notable investment from the Public Investment Fund, PIF, of Saudi Arabia. In February 2021, the company announced a merger with Churchill Capital Corp. 4, CCIV, a special-purpose acquisition company, SPAC, which resulted in Lucid Motors becoming a publicly traded company on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol LCID. Lucid Motors is building its first overseas production factory in Saudi Arabia, and the Saudi government has agreed to buy up to 100,000 Lucid vehicles over the next decade. According to Lucid Twitter account, Lucid Motors is proudly delivering the Lucid Air in Saudi Arabia. You can see that Lucid Motors is expanding in Middle Eastern country Saudi Arabia. Meanwhile, Lucid Motors is expanding to China, the largest electric vehicle market in the world. NIO's former vice president Zhu Jiang joins Lucid Motors and begins preparations for entering the Chinese market. Zhu Jiang commented, "Lucid, a new American car manufacturer, is beginning to prepare for entering the Chinese market." Zhu Jiang has experience from BMW, Ford, NIO, and Jidu Auto. In its first earnings report after becoming publicly listed in November 2021, Lucid announced it would enter China in 2023. The company's CEO, Peter Rawlinson, confirmed to CNBC that the company plans to build a factory in China around 2025. In December last year, Lucid started hiring in China, posting 14 jobs related to retail, logistics, and engineering, all related to market localization. In September 2021, its first car, a four-door sedan Lucid Air, entered production, and deliveries started a month later in October. The base RWD model of Lucid Air starts at $87,400, about 620,000 renminbi in the US, and the top trim level 2023 Sapphire costs $249,000, about 1,800,000 renminbi. Lucid will face competition from Hi-Fi Z, NIO ET7 premium sedan, and the upcoming Mercedes-Benz EQE in China. Now let's look at the revenue of Lucid Motors. We can see that the sales of Lucid has more than doubled in the first quarter of 2023. However, the production in either Saudi Arabia or China hasn't contributed to its revenue yet. Nevertheless, when we look at the cash flow report, the cash flow of Lucid Motors is still negative. As an investor, you have to understand the risk of investing in a company with negative cash flow. Now, Let's look at the price of Lucid Motors. From the weekly chart, we can see the price of Lucid Motors is at all-time low. From the daily chart, we can see the price of Lucid Motors is at all-time low. This is a good time to begin investing in LCID. When everyone knows Lucid Motors is selling well in both Saudi Arabia and China, the price of Lucid Motors might have already doubled.